The concept being discussed in this segment of the YouTube video, "Don't Be Too Nice, You Are a Beast," by Jordan Peterson revolves around the idea that individuals who possess power or skills, symbolized by swords, but choose to refrain from using them, will eventually succeed. According to Peterson, this notion is more favorable because it signifies a moral duty to be strong and capable of causing harm, while simultaneously using these qualities to drive positive change. The underlying principle encompasses a complex array of ideas, setting it apart from much of the content commonly encountered. Typically, the prevailing belief is centered around compassion. Many people view empathy as a virtue, associating it with understanding and sympathizing with others. However, the problem lies in the fact that empathy is not always reliable as a guiding force. It can lead us astray, especially when we are excessively sensitive to the claims of certain groups, be it within our own tribe or beyond. This sensitivity fuels hostility towards perceived outgroup members, as empathy fosters a strong sense of in-group identification. This means that individuals tend to prioritize their own group's interests and view others as potential threats or predators. Jordan Peterson discovered that the devouring parent, particularly the devouring mother, which is a more widespread concept. This archetype refers to an individual who goes above and beyond, doing absolutely everything for someone at all times, so that they never have to rely on themselves or others. However, this is not beneficial. On the contrary, there are rules to consider. For instance, when working with elderly individuals in a nursing home, one must adhere to a guideline. Never do anything for a client that they are capable of doing themselves. Why? Because these individuals are already grappling with the loss of their independence, and it is crucial to support and maintain their autonomy for as long as possible. This may require taking a step back and observing as they struggle to button their clothing, for instance. The same principle applies when helping a 3-year-old learn to dress themselves. Consider, for instance, the idea of being selfish. Even if one were to prioritize their immediate desires and wants, they must also consider the implications of this mindset in the long run. As human beings, we possess self-awareness and consciousness of the future. We are not just focused on the present moment, we have to consider our future selves as well. Being selfish and impulsive may serve the current version of ourselves, but it disregards the person we will become. Therefore, solely acting in self-interest is not a sturdy foundation for ethical behavior. I firmly believe that serving oneself properly aligns perfectly with serving one's family and community. These elements harmoniously intertwine. While conservatives may argue that behaving according to duty and responsibility is the right course of action, I present a different perspective. I posit that there are value distinctions between different actions and pursuits in life. Each person can discover their own unique set of worthwhile endeavors and strive towards them. Notably, upon careful observation, one would find that these pursuits are often linked to increased responsibility. Consider the people you admire, those individuals who spontaneously earn your admiration. This admiration stems from our instinct to imitate others. Admirable individuals are accountable for themselves and ideally extend their accountability to their families. In the best-case scenario, they further expand this circle by taking care of others in their community, whether through their business or other positive contributions. It becomes evident that these admired individuals embody a pattern of being worth imitating, and this pattern is inherently tied to responsibility. This observation is intriguing because it seems that everyone has an intuitive understanding of the importance of responsibility. However, it has not yet crystallized for many individuals. The common notion is that responsibility is expected due to societal norms, making it equate to being a good citizen. But in reality, it goes beyond that. Responsibility facilitates the attainment of profound meaning in life, which counteracts the accompanying suffering and prevents bitterness from taking root. To achieve this, one must willingly shoulder a significant burden, not just for their present self, but for their future self as well. Moreover, they must extend this sense of responsibility to their family and community. This realization brings true nobility and meaning to one's existence. There is an ancient concept that says one must rescue their father from the belly of a whale or some monstrous being lurking in the depths. This idea is prevalent throughout various stories, like in Pinocchio. I've come to understand why this theme is so prominent. From a clinical perspective, we know that setting goals and following a path towards them is essential for creating meaning in life. Choosing a valuable goal requires sacrifice, as it means giving up other pursuits. However, the positive emotions derived from witnessing progress towards that goal make it all worthwhile. The better the goal, the richer and more fulfilling the experience. Developing a vision for oneself and embracing a philosophical outlook is crucial. It allows us to aim for the loftiest of goals. As we progress towards our chosen path, we encounter tasks that frighten us. These challenges could include improving public speaking skills, becoming a better writer or thinker, treating others with kindness, or acquiring new skills. Fear arises because pursuing a goal inevitably stretches and pushes us beyond our comfort zone. In the context of behavior therapy, the process of breaking down avoidance behaviors into smaller, manageable tasks is crucial. By gradually exposing individuals to the things they fear or avoid, therapists help them confront and ultimately conquer their fears. While this doesn't necessarily make them less afraid, it does make them braver and more willing to face challenges. Trying new things and incorporating the information gained from those experiences can lead to personal transformation and growth. There is scientific evidence to support the idea that putting oneself in new situations can result in the creation of new neural structures and systems. In a way, it is similar to how muscles respond and grow stronger when subjected to physical exercise. By exploring unfamiliar territory, an individual can tap into their genetic code and unlock hidden potential. Each new challenge unlocks a part of them that was previously dormant, revealing a wealth of untapped capabilities. Now imagine a scenario where one is able to confront the darkest aspects of life head-on, the deepest abyss and the most harsh and brutal suffering experienced by individuals and society. According to this concept, the ability to confront such darkness directly would be the ultimate source of motivation. This is where the notion of rescuing your father comes into play. By challenging oneself and taking on progressively more difficult tasks, one unlocks the full range of their ancestral wisdom and potential. The more challenges are embraced, the more one transforms into a representation of their positive ancestral father. Rescuing one's father symbolizes accessing the collective wisdom and potential that has been passed down through generations. However, these capabilities remain dormant until they are activated through self-imposed stress and challenges. The more challenges one faces, the more transformative the journey becomes. It is akin to becoming the embodiment of all the living beings that came before, tapping into the biological potentiality that lies within. Ultimately, by pushing oneself and embracing a wide range of challenges, one unlocks their true potential, becoming the person they were always meant to be. This represents a reimagining of the positive ancestral father, a transformation made possible through personal growth and evolution. The act of rescuing one's father from the belly of the beast signifies the inherent power and strength that lies within each individual, waiting to be awakened through the pursuit of challenges.